20 minutes. This is gonna be a thick episode.
How's it going? Welcome back to Let's Watch RWBY Volume 6. This is episode 6. Yes, episode 6.
Volume 6, episode 6.
Yes.
With special guest star
Tom.
Dashi, and also special guest, Tom.
It's Tom.
I mean,
Totally Tom.
Totally Tom.
Who's Dashi? Yeah, this is Tom. I mean, I know I have a little bit of a cold, but please.
We heard you guys' feedback. You don't like some of Tom's extra characters, but we're sure that this one is a pretty good character. You know, he's been to a couple of acting classes recently, and he's going through a phase right now. But I ask you all to support him.
Yes, I'm the inner Latina in the group. Okay, I'm done.
And also is guest starring Genlock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the entirety of Genlock.
Which is taking up, what, like the first 5 minutes of this you wanted to guess? Or like
Floof said watch all 10 seconds of it.
Oh, it's only 10 seconds?
Oh, it's only 10 seconds? Oh, that's fine.
Well, you weren't kidding. Oh, okay. I thought you were kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, buy my book.
Of course.
And check out my channel. And
watch the Volume 5 review twice in a row.
And join the Discord, because it's really awesome.
Brush your teeth. Get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Be a healthy person.
Wipe your butt.
Kill your parents.
Oh, none of that.
Drink a lot of water.
Eat your teeth. Brush your vegetables.
Floss your butt.
Comb your teeth. Eat your hair. All right.
And start the show. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, on the count of 3, folks. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I need to turn sound on.
Uh-oh. Well, thankfully the subtitles say dramatic instrumental music.
Wow, that was a garbage advertisement.
I mean,
yeah,
it's quick.
That told me nothing.
Exactly.
There's robots in it.
A robot saluted, guys.
It's like that Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, which is on Netflix now, so nobody has a reason to watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, isn't that coming in like January? Or is it on now?
I'm not sure.
Isn't Evangelion a harem? I think no. Oh no, I'm thinking of something. No, of course, Floop, I freaking knew that.
Like it's weird because I've been wanting to go into Genlock as optimistic as possible, but like the more that RWBY's been good, the less confident I feel in Genlock for some reason.
So, what do we think's gonna happen? I think that old lady is going to tell us a story by the campfire about silver-eyed warriors and stuff. That's my prediction.
And I'm going to put out there, I mean, like, my prediction last episode was that it was going to be the Liquid Grim returning from conceptual phase.
Now, okay, 1 second. You were spoiled in something, right? So tell us later, like, what it was.
I haven't spoiled in anything.
Yeah.
No. Raymond was spoiled in something.
Yeah, I got spoiled by Luke.
And I will snap an egg.
Which, by the way, Luke, as soon as this episode is done, you're being put in the timeout corner for that. On Twitter, I asked specifically not to be spoiled. And then you responded with it. I don't care how many dots you put in the message, I still saw it.
The fuck, man? Like, that's a notification. What the fuck?
Yeah, if it's
Luke,
I mean,
what the fuck?
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't.
Here we go.
Yes, dramatic instrumental music. The best kind. The moon.
This little piggy went to market. That's not even a children's book.
Blake's like, why won't you look at me?
She's just reading. She's not even reading out loud.
Naughty step. Okay, Crow found liquor. That's fine.
Storm's cleared up for
How about we leave now?
I don't have a good feeling about this place, especially with me around.
Yeah.
He was reaching for the bottle.
Tell everyone to get some sleep. I'll wake you guys up just before sunrise.
Yeah,
I mean, his boyfriend just betrayed him, so yeah.
Push all the corpses out of those beds and get some rest.
Right? And sprays for breeze, will ya?
I mean, yeah. Ignore the brown stains.
The head of this household,
Bartleby.
He and several other families founded this little settlement.
You think Torchwick is involved in here? Like,
Hopefully.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, we saw those definite ginger guys in the family photo.
Graham?
Just one of many hardships.
there we go. Something underground. Not
I
literally.
was thinking of new schemes to overcome.
There's Ed and Eddie up in this bitch.
Crow said we should get some sleep.
We're gonna head out early
I mean,
tomorrow.
I'd take shifts, but okay.
Okay, so who's getting the couch and who's sleeping on top of the person on the couch?
Get to bed.
You don't have to be a biatch. Jeez.
Jeez, lady.
But you literally just went across the room.
Yeah, what was she doing before?
That was kind of a weird jump cut, but okay.
I guess someone is using the couch as that couch as a which one?
Yeah.
That fire had a definite little you could see where the light was coming from
No
in
one's
there.
using a couch. The couch is right there.
That's not even funny. He's still holding on to the.
Oh no, he's out of liquor. Let's go get him.
Okay, so they've woken up.
Well, she's
Either
woken
that
up.
or she's in a nightmare.
No, she's.
Yeah, is she in a dream?
So I think it's like a.
She opens it. There's a Godzilla outside.
Yeah.
Close window.
Be like such a vampire.
Crow, you drunken fuck.
He drank so many.
Just hit him in the head with a bottle. You'll be fine.
Oh, we overslept.
I'm having a wet dream and you're bothering me.
That was murmur, not groan. Thanks, subtitle. 0 out of 10.
Ah, the green dot brand.
Oh damn!
You're from RWBY.
Yes.
My booze.
Oh,
And by stuff I mean
Jin,
your boyfriend.
what's fucking wrong with my uncle? Jin's just pulls out a cigarette.
Is it?
Oh.
We're gonna need 20 more minutes.
Maybe we should make breakfast?
You want to make it?
With what?
With the shrimp beans, yo.
I want to try that now.
Shrimp
Shrimp flavored beans.
Alright, so.
Well, it's done now, so let's hook this
Sleepy.
thing up.
Oh my god.
Crow.
God damn, you had one job.
You and your bad luck.
People are just beacons for bad luck, aren't you?
Quite.
Hey!
It's a very keen choice of words, ma'am. Oh, he's just gonna sit over there.
He's like,
Aw,
fuck you all. I'm pouting over here.
poor crow.
I'm so tired. Me too.
Yeah,
Every time they say tired, if you only
that's
do
what
a
we
shot.
signed up for.
Yes.
Signed up to try and save the world, not just delay the inevitable.
Yeah. Okay. So I was right. There is something about this farm that's just affecting them.
It's draining energy or something.
Why are we even going to Atlas?
Oh my God! She asked the question. She asked the question, guys.
Ooh.
Because Ozpin said so.
Weiss, we have to.
Why?
And-
Because
Yeah, give a
Ozpin said
reason.
Ozpin hid the relics behind
Yeah.
giant doors under enormous schools.
Oh, they acknowledge that.
Bury it or just throw it down the well. It would take years. It might not even happen in our lifetime.
Jeez, Yang.
No, I am telling you. I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
there's
could
some
be,
kind of there's some kind of
negativity. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at their eyes.
Yeah, no,
look at
at
their
the
eyes.
fucking eyes.
Yeah, like
This is some kind of
negativity grim or
dream.
something.
I mean, there are sure a lot of dead bodies in
It's a
beds for
trap.
them to just be unquestioningly,
No, I know.
the tiredness.
It's Debbie Downer of the Grim.
Okay, and they're overplaying the tiredness factor now.
Yeah.
Ozpin, or no, her.
Don't do it.
Ask
Don't do it, you
ask the
bitch.
final question before you throw the thing away, so that it'll be.
Oh,
No, you dumb motherfucker.
Okay.
look at their faces. My face has never been funnier.
That was good.
Yeah, that scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, it's Debbie Downer the Grim. It's like some office lady Grim.
I'm not leaving without the lamp.
Damn.
All right, you get to stay here then. See ya.
We'll go down together.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of appreciate how fucking done all the shit this is making them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
TCH.
I'm Ord. Good. No fall damage yet.
I mean, you could probably Spider-Man your way down the tire.
Yeah, why should just use her little glyph thingies?
Maybe the current carried
Yeah, like when I
The current? What current? It's a lamp.
It's not gonna.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
well, I mean, something down there must have taken
Totally
it, right?
okay, but like that explanation is
That
so
explanation
lame.
was dumb. But we're under the impression that they're being manipulated.
Yeah,
you know, by some
She's
way.
Ah, anyone that went down in the well became pregnant.
Jeez. What an oddly specific curse.
Especially the guy.
Thank God I'm in my menopause.
No, wait, sorry, they got pregnant too. Huh.
There.
This is creepy. I love the stoners, though. It's like, and then bring back some chips.
Oh, this is very oddly convenient.
Right.
Is that what is that? What is that?
That's a
The
cool ass
apathy.
design.
Oh my god.
That's a cool ass
The
design.
apathy.
That was scary as fuck.
Yo. Oh shit.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, it's better
Why,
than Bone
hello
Wheels.
there.
Move! Don't just hug the thing. Okay.
You kill things!
Oh my god.
Run! Why are you standing there? Okay.
It is Walking Dead Season 2! They went in the well! They went in the well!
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
Oh! They
It
yell.
screamed and it makes them apathetic.
Oh, so it's like the knuckle thing.
Oh, is this the top half of the knuck?
How did she get down there? Grandma's a ninja.
I think she. I think she was a.
How are you gonna get back up?
She was a huntress.
Weiss can use.
Don't worry, guys. I'll use my speed semblance
man.
that I have.
Oh, that's creepy. Ooh.
No, go back up the well. Use
mean,
Weiss's
if,
little floaty glyphs.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Their minds are being affected by things.
Start dancing Thriller really soon. Don't worry. Don't.
Oh,
Dude,
jeez,
these
the
things are
skeleton right there.
horrifying.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Oh, there's just a straight up body in that well.
Oh my god.
This is like a fucking Disneyland ride. I love it. Oh, does this come out to?
All right.
Hello.
Okay.
There's so many of them. So are they one entity or like a conglomerate or?
Wait.
I can't.
Silver Eyes.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
what's
of
gonna
course.
happen. Come on, Grandma.
You know she was a badass huntress.
Yeah, you fear the old person in the profession.
Oh yeah, of course.
Where most people die young. Yeah, it'll be okay.
That's creepy.
This is fine.
This is fine. It's like
It'll
the
be
house
all
with the
right.
house on fire.
Don't
This
worry
is
about
fine.
it.
This is fine.
Crow.
Okay. I'm sitting here trying to act all cool for you guys, but I'm scared.
Yeah, I did.
I'm freaked the fuck. Oh, the face.
What's it gonna do?
Yes!
What's gonna? Okay.
Yeah, hooray! It's a
Deus Ex powers again.
Boom.
Hooray for Deus Ex.
Finally, we might get an
If only I had ice.
defeated by a
shotguns,
chain.
explosions, or-
Yeah, big explosion.
This is like me trying to get up in the morning.
That's me, yeah, every day of my life.
Come on, Grandma.
It's like the snooze button
Stop
on the
holding
alarm.
back.
This is Thriller.
Oh,
Ruby,
she can't.
color are you?
Have you not checked?
No,
Really?
she can't see color.
It's not color.
Oh, can she not see?
She needs batteries or whatever.
Think about the people who love you. Focus on the thought of them.
What? What?
Love. Think of love.
Do you have a family or friends? Don't think about them.
No. Don't think it. Don't. She was trying to. Don't think about the things that are coming towards us.
Oh, okay.
Don't think about the grim. Yeah, block their fucking apathy.
Raymond.
What? What?
She just lost her pupils. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's the the apathy taking effect.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That sound.
Ow.
Holy shit, that worked! I was just like trying to give you a pep talk.
Multi-kill.
You know what? I'll take it. Crow.
We're back in the house?
What did you think you were doing?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, they held hands. They held hands. Oh my god.
Not yet.
It's been working on this the entire time.
Oh, hey guys.
Guys, I discovered my semblance. It's tire repair.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's perfectly good, Rum.
Yes.
Burn this motherfucking house to the ground.
That was classy. I like that. I like that a lot.
There was some finesse behind that. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a small fire. It's not gonna work.
What the fuck?
Wow, Vicky
Does Crow not know what's going on?
He does now.
He's drunk and he's all Debbie Downer.
He should be higher functioning.
Also, that one person online who said that Crow wasn't that much of a dick. He's been pretty dickish. He might do some stupid shit.
No, I don't think he's that much of a dick given the circumstances.
Right, he's been drugged with Debbie Downer.
Like he's had his entire life sort of flipped around on top of him.
Oh, someone start quoting the end of the director's cut of the original cut of Blade Runner, flying over the trees.
Hold on.
Managed to get 2 away from their pack. Hike back was miserable.
Oh, he fucking brew them. You were right, Raymond.
No.
Tell her the truth once these things take the edge off of everyone.
But not before the rest of the pack followed their missing pair all the way.
Oh.
No one was angry or sad or scared.
Shot.
I'm tired.
No one was anything.
Do a shot.
That's really cool. That was
no one was anything. Yeah, that was like wow.
And now the rest of the volume goes downhill.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I'm sure this information won't be useful to anyone or anything, so I'm just yeet this over there.
Listen, the book said 4, and then now it says 8, right? The numbers, but anyway.
Are we gonna get the "Who the fuck are you" bit yet?
Yeah,
I hope so.
Although we're 18 minutes in,
it.
so this is probably the end of the episode.
Gotta be.
How do you know so much about the Grim?
Yeah.
There you go.
How?
Cause bitch, I was the shit. That's why.
Well,
because I'm Superman.
I read the script.
I had silver eyes.
I read the script.
And then someone stole my pupils.
Okay.
Everything changed.
She had silver eyes.
Well, she said had silver eyes. Someone has taken them.
Yeah.
Someone has. Yeah.
I'm still
running with the theory. I'm still running with the theory that she burnt her eyes out. They burn out if you use them too much.
That makes sense.
I think when Hazel said, took care of her.
We've dealt with their gun before.
Or whatever. I think they cut him out.
So I love this design. Like more typically, I love the design that they showed in the book.
Yeah, that was
like where it's just the really rough sketches and the red eyes. Like that was dope.
Yeah.
Scribbles look amazing.
Yeah.
So
that was pretty neat.
Do you guys think this is going to be a running a running thing throughout the season? Or the rest of this volume, that they're going to be chased by this pack?
By the same pack here? No,
I don't think so. No.
I mean...
Well, because they're a pretty big focus in the opening. In the opening, they're a massive focus.
This was effectively a filler arc. In that Brunswick Farm, we didn't need it. We didn't, need to spend a few episodes at Brunswick Farm, but I'm glad that we did. Because interesting stuff came out.
And I still think something's going to come up with, Torchwick being somehow related to that.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know if we're going to get any more information on Brunswick.
If they were going to do anything, it would have mentioned it here. I think the closest you're going to get there is that little nod in the family portrait that one of them was Ginger. You know?
Which, I'm kind of okay with. I'm kind of okay with that not being super elaborated on.
I'm okay with that. It makes sense. It's shown that whoever Brunswick was was a fucking conniving bastard, that he captured Grimm in order to make everyone chill out in order to cut costs.
Now, just to clear things up, so he captured 2 of them, and then like the whole pack came to rescue him or something?
Well, they followed.
Yeah.
You know?
They followed.
Okay.
Because that's just what they naturally do, I guess.
Okay, but he only took 2, right? That's what
He only took 2, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird that they specify 2.
Unless what really happened was that those 2 got busy, all right?
Yeah.
All right, listen. It doesn't always have to come to that, right? All right? Come on.
No, Grimm don't have genitals.
Ask Tumblr.
Those are titans.
Who said anything about genitals? And then you see in the basement, you see them like just like molding some mud. They're like picking up some mud and like just building a little person out of it, and it grows.
No, I don't see that at all. No.
No. I have no idea what you're talking
These
about.
are the most fucked. These are probably the most fucked up Grimm we've seen yet.
I think so. And what she was saying is at the end there, when she was like, nobody was anything. Like, nobody was, oh my God. I was like, like, they don't fight, you know, all psychological. Basically. They scream and they make you go, fuck it. Why not?
They drain the shit out of you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because they're not very strong by the looks of things.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. RWBY had to silverize them.
Oh yeah, here's a good point actually.
No, why I mean
there's quantity.
Strong as in a physical sense. They're not physically very strong. They couldn't get through that.
They're tanky.
We didn't see any evidence of
because they didn't try to get through the fucking
They didn't try.
Or did they? Like that's the question. It's
I
like
mean,
we
here's
saw
the thing. I think you're missing the point here, gentlemen. They're not physically strong. Like they couldn't fucking beat Yang in an arm wrestling contest.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that's what's cool about them.
They're really durable. They're durable as hell. Like RWBY was shooting them with her sniper rounds, and they just like pinged off them. They were like zombies. And like I guess it's just strength in numbers and that kind of thing. So even though they're not physically strong, they're just unstoppable unless you have Silver Eyes, and that just delays them.
Well, and unless you go full blown Silver Eyes, in which case it like evaporates like half of them.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, she dissolved some of them.
I like how they accidentally wandered into more of them, because you know there's a difference between having a single pack and then there's an infestation. Like they accidentally went through the worst possible route through the sewers, and then they came out and there's just, oh crap, there's more of them. Like this is like an infestation of Grimm.
And this is the first time like we've legitimately seen Grimm interacting with emotion, which is their thing. So that's pretty cool.
I loved a point that Fat Man brought up last week when he was talking about how the apathy, if you think about it, this is just a purely evolution standpoint, are genius. Like, because Grimm...
All right,
yeah.
Wait. I just realized something. Why the fuck aren't these called Wendigos?
Because is Wendigo copyrighted?
Because it's not anger?
No, Wendigo is an ancient, is an old Native American folklore.
Right. Doesn't it bring anger?
No. A Wendigo brings paranoia.
I mean, I guess they wanted to be more creative.
But at the same time, it's perfect. It's perfect for this.
But these guys aren't paranoid, though.
Well, it's perfect for this because the idea is that
they specifically lured them into the basement to get rid of the paranoia.
I think what he's saying is that Wendigos bring paranoia.
The Wendigos, yeah. The Wendigos, what they do is that they follow hikers as they're hiking along in the wilderness. And they keep following them, making them more paranoid to the point that they exhaust themselves, and then the Wendigo strikes. It's similar. It's not, one for one, but no Grimm is one for one with their mythical counterparts.
They're trying to do something different here.
It's slightly different, but it's similar enough that this thing, it looks like it looks
slightly
like
different in the sense that it's the exact opposite of that. These guys make you apathetic. That's not paranoid. They were paranoid. That's why they put them, or that's why the Bartleby guy put them in.
Being paranoid is why RWBY snapped out of it briefly.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving that. Maybe they're saving it so they can have something that looks like this.
They had a radius effect of apathy, right? How much did that affect going from one to the other of the idea that... Because we enter the garden scene or the outside scene, and it eventually leads to convincing RWBY to drop the lamp down the well. Now, was that the Grimm controlling her to do that? Or was that just happenstance that there happened to be a Grimm down there? And also, if they were super apathetic about the situation, that's where it would have led to. Because it kind of makes sense.
That's a good question.
I think that she was just getting like everything from everyone all at once, and plus like they were really close.
Yeah.
I think it was a mixture of like everything. Where she's just like, I'm done too. Why not? And my pupils are gone. So yeah.
Because it makes sense if that's the case. Like they're super. They just want the situation to be done with. You know, they're super tired. They don't care anymore. Just get rid of the lamp. And then conveniently, there would happen to be a Grimm sitting in the well waiting for them with the lamp.
Now, here's my question. Is every Grimm connected to Salem? Or, because, like...
I don't know.
Wouldn't, like, when one of them had a lamp. I don't know.
We don't know.
I think it's more that Salem is connected, like, empathically with the Grimm, but not, like, she can't control them or, like, see right through them.
She might be able to summon a few of them.
She could probably summon them, but she can't... She's sort of like more of like a kindred spirit than she is sort of a master. She's not a master of the Grimm. She just is comfortable around them and can kind of tell them to stand down.
That's what a Wendigo looks like?
Yeah, Wendigos.
Dude, My Little Pony lied to me. Like, I swear. Like,
wait, what?
Freaking
Wendigos are in MLP, by the way, Raymond.
Adagio does not look like that.
Well, no, she was a siren. She was a siren, but we're getting off topic.
I don't care who
Wendigos are in MLP, though. They're in the Christmas special.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and those aren't they're not Wendigos, they're Wendigos from My Little Pony. There's an I instead of an E.
Oh, it's like a Wendigo? Like, when are they gonna get me?
It's a Native American word, so I don't know.
Congratulations, Fat Man. You've just figured out the Native American cultural traditions with a shitty pun.
With your side.
That's actually just their entire language.
So,
they speak in puns. They speak in perfect English puns.
And no one realizes it. No one
realizes it.
Oh my god.
I mean, it takes a while to figure out why someone's name is Soaring Eagle.
Anyway.
So, aside from a few slightly jarring editing and cuts and weird camera positions, I thought this episode was pretty freaking neat. I thought it was alright. You know, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Every episode, except the one that we've already talked too much about, has been pretty solid this season.
Yeah,
and we've already established that you're wrong.
Why'd she get off the couch if nobody slept in it?
I'm still bothered by that.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. Worst episode.
She's a bitch, so she can be like, nobody's gonna tell me. No young whippersnapper's gonna tell me what to do.
I like how Oscar was just mindlessly fixing the tire.
Well, I mean, that's what Crow told him to do.
Oscar, fix a stupid tire.
Yeah, I mean, he had the engine on, so he couldn't hear him. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Crow. What the fuck is up with this bird boy?
Well, he kind of did have his entire world completely shattered.
Yeah. Whilst also this radius effect of apathy, which was probably hitting him harder than anything else. He didn't well. Interestingly, those like hand things that we saw in the intro, at least, is that meant to be the apathy, or do we think that's something else?
You know what? The ones in the intros look more like the knuckle leaf, blah, blah. But these guys had like sharp things.
Well, the hands that Salem used to grab Hazel's balls.
Yeah, that's what the intro looked like.
Those
these
hands
looked like a bunch of like evil Freddy Krueger shits. Like
yeah, they're like spindly.
Like long and like 7 knuckles.
I'm going back to the intro now, and it does look like it's that same setting of Brunswick Farm. Like they're in the fucking sewer.
The well, yes.
Yeah, the well.
Though that could just be a combination of assets for visual purposes. The idea is things happen here, but not necessarily like this, not necessarily like that. The thing I just realized is in the opening, they should totally add Neo to the opening.
Yeah. Like,
that would be a real nice little touch. Is where they have an alternate version of the opening where Neo is actually here because she's back now.
Because in the intro, and granted, I'm all for stylistic intros that aren't necessarily what's going to happen. In the intro, we see like all these tendril arms coming out of the well in order to try and grab Ruby, and they do grab Crow and pull him into darkness. So, I wonder if that darkness was trying to symbolize Crow's depression or something like that, and Ruby's fighting against it.
So while they were fighting...
I don't know.
So, like, while they were fighting and then, like, they got away from Crow was still, you know, I don't want anything to do with anybody. Don't fucking touch me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a mixture of both, because drinking was saying that they're making it more important now. Like, it's not as much of a joke, like, oh, good old Crow. Now it's like a thing. And I don't know. It's making it more serious.
I really like
Ruby in this episode. I thought was really strong. Like, I mean, like they
bottle like a boss.
Oh yeah, she threw that bottle. She got angry. She was the one taking initiative. She was the one pushing back against it. I don't know if that's because of her special main character status or something like that, or but at just like the idea of her finally being the focus of the attention and really taking charge.
Yes.
This, I've said it once, I said it again. This is the Ruby I've wanted since day one.
Look at this little skeleton guy at 12 minutes. He's just like dead down there.
Yeah, but there was a body, right?
Yeah, like they didn't even draw attention to it. It was like, Mr. Spookles.
Was there like an actual body? Because like, as soon as you said it, Fat Man, I thought I saw something.
Yeah, there's a skeleton down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
At 12 minutes, check it out.
Like as you're saying, Raymond, I'm actually glad that she's the main character.
Couldn't say that in the previous volume.
Yeah, she didn't feel like the main character. If anything, Yang or maybe even Blake felt like a bit of the main character.
So who do you think this guy is? This body? Do we? Oh, is that the hunter?
Maybe.
That might be the huntsman.
I mean, he looks... I mean, if you look at him, he's kind of resting up against there. It almost looks like these apathy, whatever they aren't feral. Because he's not, like, ripped apart. He's just against the wall, so he probably died, you know, just leaning against the wall, like, just done with everyone's shit. And then they just drained him of everything.
That seems like what they do.
Yeah, see, these guys were scarier than the Nucklevi. Can somebody please tell me how to say that?
Nucklevi.
I just say Nuck.
The Nuck.
The Nuck. The Nucklavi, the Knuckleave.
Get nucked.
It's what you get when you try to evolve an Eevee by rubbing a Ugandan knuckles on it.
Knuckles.
Hey, they know the way, yes. Alright, that was lame as fuck.
Kelly on.
Hey, you know, you gotta call back to January memes in December or else you don't get to.
So, did I miss the part where they clarified that Mariana, or, you know, old lady was colorblind?
No, that was new, but like something you could kind of infer from the fact she didn't actually have eyes.
Oh, when we saw through her vision.
We saw through her vision in this episode, but like she has a big old blue eyeball, you know, thing, and like you could assume even if she can see, everything would be tinted that color. I don't know.
Yeah, so she couldn't quite tell.
I want to call back again to episode 3 when they showed Ozpin as like the IT guy. And he had those kids that had silver eyes.
You think she's one of them?
Does that mean that this Maria lady is like the daughter of the King of Vale? Like the last Ozpin host? You know, before he took over the professor?
It's been like 1,000 years, I don't know.
No, it's been 80 years since the King of Vale. The King of Vale was the previous one.
I don't know, Ben. I don't know. It seems a bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
But was IT
Guys,
Austin? Was IT
that's the
Austin
hunter. That's the huntsman.
That was the huntsman.
That was the huntsman. His belt is empty of ammunition.
Yeah.
But
what huntsman are we talking about?
In the picture, there was this cool cowboy huntsman that kind of looked like Ash, but male from Overwatch. I mean, it's just a bit of visual storytelling. Maybe the huntsman tried to go down there to save everyone, but just got overrun because they cut back on huntsman costs.
Yeah, there's only one huntsman?
I mean, we only saw one body down there.
There was only one huntsman.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's none.
Oh, look at that guy. He's Mr. Boat. Or Mr. Hat, I mean.
Mr. Skeleton.
Who the fuck is Mr. Boat?
I don't know why I said boat.
Where's Mr. Bones now? We need to get off his wild ride.
He's Mr.
He's in the picture, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the running theory about Torchwick. Okay, we're not running theory, but what? Okay, so if we assume this is Torchwick, again, going back to the hypothetical I introduced last time, the tall guy, not the kid. What happened that got him away from all this? Did he find out? Did he realize what was happening? Did his wife and kid die?
There's a point where they mentioned that the guy, Brunswick, brought it up to his wife and everyone else. Whether or not that was too late, I'm unsure.
Yeah.
I thought it was just his wife, not...
I don't know.
Wife thinks I was out sealing the waterway entrance. I'll do it tomorrow and tell her the truth once these things take the edge off of everyone.
Well, maybe, I mean, if she had anything bad, I don't know. Maybe Torchwick just left of his own. Maybe he just like, I want to wear fancy hats. And they're like, nah, we wear cowboy hats. And he's like,
He's like,
you're
nah,
not
fam.
my real dad.
So he only told his wife. He didn't tell everyone else. But at the same time, the fact that it was hemorrhaging money might be an impetus for Roman to leave.
have.
I mean,
right. And my question was, are we canceling out the whole Liquid Grim thing with this, or is it? Do you think?
Yeah, no, I don't think that was the
that was
situation. I think what Luke was talking about in spoiling me was the fact that it was an enemy that affected your emotions. That my theory on that was right.
Because
God damn it, Luke! What the fuck, man? That's not very cash money of you.
So Crow is just like, I think Crow is just normal pissed.
Well, now he hates himself. His anger has turned into depression because there was a really cool shot where he's trying to push Ruby and Weiss away, like, oh, get the fuck off of me. And then he looks back at the Grim moving towards him and he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I kind of let this happen by me not being diligent and me letting my issues fucking get in the way of helping everyone else.
Yeah, pretty much everybody was like, oh, hey, their bodies in beds. I guess we'll just leave all this stuff for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, they were tired.
Yeah, they were being made tired by magic.
Yeah, shot.
Crow looked very fucking traumatized when he looked back there. It's like, oh shit, I nearly died because of my drunken ass. So that's going to be interesting. Not a fucking line of dialogue said on Crow's part.
Yeah.
He just said he was fine, and then he hit the bottle. Just visual fucking storytelling. Are these the same people who made the past seasons?
I mean, I don't think so.
Let's see.
We got some
Let's look at the credits.
Some body snatchers up in. This is how we find out.
I mean, I've heard rumors of body snatchers. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yes, absolutely. But I really don't believe this happened here. I think they learned their lesson. And
Yeah,
in the future we shall expect quality.
Honestly, I think Connor Pickens is okay. Again, we have to wait till the commentary to figure out what changed. But I'm telling you, co-director Connor Pickens, he's the only major change to the directorial staff. So I am so wondering if he's just picking up all the slack all of a sudden.
I mean, if this is really the result of them finishing the script on time and having a legitimate chance to do a second draft,
to run those ideas around. I mean, I'm happy. This has been.
Then I don't know. I feel kind of.
What happened to having story ahead of time? They didn't have 14 chapters or something.
They had supposedly 20 volumes planned.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, I believe that Monty wrote a very loose outline of what he wanted to happen.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say that the stuff Monty wrote was oh, wouldn't it be cool if they fought 2 gods instead of 1?
Okay, and then they were
guys, hear me out.
And then oh yeah, that'll take 10 years.
Hot take. They're not fighting the gods. They're not fighting the
guys.
Fucking
Hear
gods.
me out. I've just seen this brand new show called The Walking Dead.
Oh my god!
And by the time you get to this in the story, it totally won't be dated.
Yeah. No. But seriously, this really was season. They went down the well.
Yeah, that's why I'm oh, because I was.
To be fair, that was one of the best episodes.
Damn you, Brit. Anyway. Also, damn you for making me say something negative about Ruby. I love Ruby no matter what, and you make me play Tom or me. Yeah, damn you.
What are you talking about, Tom?
Wait.
I mean, the only negative thing.
Wait, I'm going to play Tom real quick. I mean, I'm going to be me. It's you know what, though? Fucking
Jesus
Vic
Christ.
Mignogna did a great job this time. I don't know, fucking voice actor. I love you, Tom. I love you.
It's Tom. It's you never left us.
He knows his shit though about the PCs.
I was gonna say the only thing you need to complain about in this episode to know that this is a terrible episode is that no one slept on the couch. I am never getting over that.
Hang on, we have to go through. Were there any underskirt panty shots? Because that really rocks Tom's socks.
He made he's going to stop that. He's already addressed that.
Yeah.
Although I don't think there were, now that I think about it. I mean, they didn't really have anything over the top that changed things.
Yeah, I do not remember.
Yeah, they got all these. They got all the high angle shots. They got all the flat angles, and here's a low Dutch angle, but it's not really.
They got some nice thigh shots, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So, all you shipper trash out there,
yes?
when push comes to shove and they're in danger, Yang will take Blake's hand.
Yes,
and Ruby will go to Weiss first.
Oh
my god!
So sweet. No, Ruby was all over Blake.
No, because she went to Weiss first, but then realizing that Blake was going to die. I mean, Weiss was kind of in an okay position in comparison to Blake, who was about to die.
But Grandma was all over Ruby, so what does that imply?
Oh, that's the new hotness.
That implies that you need to get out. That's what.
Yeah, that implies that we need Jesus.
It implies that I would prefer my steak untenderized. Thank you.
Roast beef.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I do like Bumblebee.
I'm gonna make this even more inappropriate.
I'm trying to be all clean.
So,
the subject.
I am kind of disappointed that this is technically a filler. There doesn't seem to be anything long-term being placed here, aside from everyone having, of course, the strong doubts about their mission, which, that's fine. I like it's a character-driven episode, but, like, at the same time, we don't have much to go on when it comes to actual plot or progression, aside from they're finally off the farm.
Yeah.
They decided not to buy it.
Yeah.
Get it?
I get it. I got you. But, so yeah, you think that this is seriously just a filler? You think they're not going to take anything away, but just the fact that they question?
It's very possible it is. It's I don't know how it's going to play out. All right, so does anyone else have anything else to add?
Not really, no.
No.
I mean, again, this completed...
Just that I love Tom, and I wasn't, like, making fun of you or anything. I was just trying to do my...
We all have fun making fun of each other, Tom.
Sorry.
Tom, if you're listening to this, no hard feelings.
No, all the hard feelings. Don't be a bitch about this, Brit. Let's do this all the way.
Make better scripts. I mean, I feel like I should say, because, like, I'm normally the one who's the most sarcastically against Tom's humor. I don't know. This has nothing to do with Ruby.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
I just like playing up the cynic.
I don't know. I just felt like I was saying something. I was really been like trying to be something, and the first thing that came up was like voice actors, and then I was like, does that sound? I don't know. I'm all like paranoid now. I guess.
No, it sounded right. It was a good joke impression. It's fine.
You did fine.
Oh, thank you. Yay! I got praised. But yeah,
all
no,
right.
I think it's good. I really enjoy. That was creepy. I really did get a genuine like tiny scare when I saw the eyes. I was like, ooh. But yeah.
That was a good shot when she flipped over the book and it was just in the corner of the screen, not even the main focus like it would obviously be, but like just in the corner of the screen that was just the picture of the Grim with the red eyes, and I was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, when she was like flipped.
I mean, this is my favorite kind of horror, where it's just slow, suspenseful, uneasy. It does not real jump scares. There was one jump scare, but like that wasn't the horror of it. It was just this feeling of unease in the pit of your stomach, and then the dread that there is something this horrible here. Like that is my favorite shit. John Carpenter's The Thing, filled with that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been focusing so much on The Thing recently. I've forgotten all the other horror movies I like with that.
No, but I get what you're saying. Like, it's like the will they, won't they, but not like in love. And like, is it gonna be scary or not? Is it gonna be something's gonna jump out or not?
It's will they, won't they, and instead of being instead of the
and there goes our monetization.
Oh damn! So later.
You know it.
That's right. Yeah. Nobody heard that. Great. No. Now you know we're shipped. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
We can edit this out if you want.
No. me and her joke like this all the time.
Me and Fatman are just shit posting on Twitter at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good time.
So this basically confirmed. Yeah. So this volume for me has been so far, I think 6 for 6. I mean, some stronger than others, but I think overall it's been. This is the most solid season thus far. I mean,
I'm the minority here, so you know how I feel, you guys.
And while every episode, except for that one, was besides like for the world building, which is like leagues above what it once was. I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see if they're actually gonna do some like. Pull out a good story.
If they keep this up, this will be better than season 3.
Because I mean, like, I can't argue that they are not doing stuff.
Right.
They are 100% doing stuff in this volume, right? But I still waiting to see if that stuff equals out to being a good
The,
story.
I mean, I you know, I love RWBY, but I'm also very realistic. It did go very, you know, south for a while, but I think I believe in it.
Yeah.
I believe
I can fly.
You'll see, Raymond. You'll see, Rick. I believe in you.
You'll see. You'll all see.
Just how delicious these shrimp-flavored beans are! Available now in your local grocery store.
They're gonna sell those cans for sure.
I would love to try it. That's probably disgusting, but I want to try it.
Beans!
I think shrimp and beans might not be a bad
Let
combination.
me know, because I want to buy you guys, and you have that in the background.
Oh, you have no idea. I've been so tempted to go out and buy some pumpkin peats just to have.
Pumpkin pizza, yeah.
My friend saw it at a store and told me, and I was like, why didn't you buy me any? He's like, I didn't have any money now. I'm like, God damn it, no money.
I hear they taste like Lucky Charms or something.
They probably just are Lucky Charms.
I don't know.
Lucky Charms spray painted orange.
Right?
Ew. But no, so like... Yeah, no, but overall with the long-term story, like, are you talking story for the volume, or are you talking story for the...
volume.
For the series? Because for the series, I think the story for the series at this point is kind of borked regardless of what they do.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
If you're talking volume per volume, which I argue should have kind of been how these arcs were built, they might be able to pull out something for the entirety of the volume, which would make it the strongest volume on record. But with that, again, the jury's still out on that one.
If they make Yang and Blake story, you know, if they do that justice, then yeah, I would say this has been just, you know, better than 4 on a technicality.
I mean,
you saw how Blake was looking over Yang like the whole time at the fireplace, right? Like,
yeah.
She was concerned.
Oh, she was?
What did I do? Oh yeah, she was like staring at her almost.
Yeah. I mean, like, story-wise and all that stuff, this is probably going to be one of the best seasons if they can keep it up. It's certainly on a good start. Season 3 is a soft spot in my heart, just because I'm a sucker for fight scenes and stuff like that. And Season 3 had the most of those, really.
Same. I love Volume 3. God.
Oh,
volume. Oh no, we're gonna get laughed at.
Dude,
it's chapter.
It's chapter.
But yeah.
There's
looks good.
There's cool stuff. We got Weiss being angry about going back to Atlas. We've got Ozpin being a lying bitch,
crybaby.
We got
Can we talk about just like how are they gonna deal with Ozpin?
He left
because right now he's a little bitch. Yeah, he's a little bitch being locked away in his room throwing a temper tantrum.
He stomped away in his like a diva to his room. Right. So I'll be in my trailer, he says.
So, like...
I'll be in my trailer.
I want him to come back eventually, and no one listens to him. Like, no one. If he comes back and they're like, oh, well, I guess we'll listen to you, we accept your apology, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
Yeah.
One thing I am looking forward to is, like, how are they gonna, like, say the maidens, and then, you know, the little girls, are they gonna retcon? That's what I'm looking forward to, for sure, when it comes to that, to him.
I want Ozpin to actually be, you know, possessing Oscar right now.
And just acting as him?
And just acting as Oscar so he doesn't. But then that kind of raises the question of, like, you know, why didn't he say anything about the suspicious...
Wait a minute.
Grimm activity.
Oh, yeah, so this episode, overall solid. A lot of good character interaction, a lot of good character development. The tension, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a very happy boy right now. RWBY got to be a character this episode. Like I rewatched the scene right there with her throwing the bottle, and that was just so well done.
I loved it. Yes,
that was just like so quietly, not a word before she really threw it. Yeah. Just looking at it, her hand shaking just a bit, like no over the top. It's just a little bit of trembling, and then bam. What? Expertly crafted.
Yeah.
Expertly done. Whoever directed that in particular.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
work.
There was no fucking, you know, I'm angry cutaway.
I don't even think she screamed or anything. She just
she just threw it and was like looking at him or something.
Oh, Lord.
Crow's gonna still be like a pissy bitch.
You think?
I want to be rich enough one day just so I can have a garbage house. I want a house where I can specifically just destroy shit in it. Like, how much fun would that be?
You mean like the set of Half in the Bag? You want that?
Yeah, basically. Like
Like, basically a place that can film and, like, throw people through windows, like, get candy glass and throw people through windows, that kind of shit.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Oh man,
it'd be
like,
so amazing.
Bring your, like, helmets.
Not my actual house, my trash house.
Yeah.
Yes, your trash
We
house.
need a studio. We all need to move into the same place. Do PC. we need to do PCP HQ before the PCP does, and they're all successful.
Well, we're getting there, me and you, Fat Man, and Fritz kind of been just off to the side doing his own thing. I mean, you're animating stuff, so I guess you're doing your own
Pretty
job.
much, yeah. I'm probably gonna, like, I've been thinking about sort of rebranding my YouTube channel and stuff, because that's not really me anymore. I'm kind of just an animator boy trying to make money.
Well, you're still British Ninja, though.
That's true. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna put. I'm probably gonna do what Digi did, in that he just moved all his videos to like a.
Yeah.
What's the word? It's when it's not private, unlisted. That's it. An unlisted playlist. Because I still want people to access it if they want to.
Unlisted.
But,
yeah, it's
you know.
Yeah, you're just gonna put him in a.
All right. Well, I mean, our future dreams aside, I think we're pretty much expended on what to talk about in this episode. Thank you all so much
by joining Patreon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. If you want, you can join us and meet and learn more about who our dear old Dashi is here, or Tom, I should say, dear old Tom here.
Yes.
Through the Discord server, which you can get access to for $1 or more on any one of our patrons. If someone can stop printing, for God's sake! Audio is going to sound terrible!
And then we'll cut the video there.
But for real, their Discord is amazing. Please, it's I'm not begging. It is really awesome. It's a good place, good people in there. Faux show.
Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you all on the flip side.
Bye.
Alrighty. Hey, you even did the Tom thing where you said bye at the end.